Welcome to another big update of Ratopia. The reason I haven't played a lot of the game is because every time they introduce a big update, you have to delete your game because you need a new map in order to get all of the new stuff. So I didn't play during the new robots, mice robots, ratrons, because I knew they will add more content. So what do we have in this big patch over here? Well, we have a lizard invasion. So when prosperity is about level 7, instead of weasels, you'll get lizards, which look terrifying if I look at the videos, yeah. So the more prosperity you have, the bigger and stronger the enemies will be. And lizards will also have a tendency to settle in one place and expand their territory. So yeah, I guess you'll have to basically control them so they don't expand out of control. Also, we have a lot of more diplomacy options. So when you start the game, 13 out of 21 cities will be randomly selected and placed on the map. And you can find the cities through exploration. So that means the exploration office is so much more important right now. What can you do with the new diplomacy options? Well, you can either be peaceful with the other cities and trade with them and get materials, and the materials will change every season. Or you can just invade them and you'll have kind of like an attack. Kind of like your base gets attacked, you can also attack them. And if you win, guess what? You get a lot of loot. But you can do some other stuff as well. For example, you can do a survey and you can obtain goods from the area based on probabilities and possibilities and some other stuff. So the exploration office will be massive in combination with the diplomacy office. You can also have allies that will send troops to defend your city. So if you're allied with another city, you can ask for troops and they'll be stationed at the campsite to defend the city. You can also ask for resources and some other stuff, which is a massive improvement of the game, because now we have diplomacy and exploration and more dungeons and more dangerous enemies. It's going to be very nice to play the game like this. The dungeon system has also been revised, so you can only take one squad headquarter into the Forgotten Mine and 2 in the Barbaric Palace. And 2 new dungeons, the King Chamber, which you can take 2 squads, and it's going to be a fun combat one from Attack and Sea, and the Forgotten Ruins, which is an escape type map or dungeon. Just have to escape with the Golden Beetle, apparently. Kinda funny. Also have 5 new types of troops, so since they limited the amount of squad headquarters you can take, the squad headquarters can be buffed through these new units. You have the Shield Rat, which increases the health of the same soldiers placed in the squad headquarters, the Medic, which heals, the Banner Rat, which increases movement speed again in the squad headquarters, the Trainer Rat, which increases the experience gained by soldiers placed there, which is nice, and the Priestess, which can increase the dodge rate of soldiers placed in the same squad headquarters. Which sounds amazing. I guess the Shield Rat and the Medic will probably be the choices I will go with. So yeah, the campsite will be massive, the other stuff, they also improved some stuff here and there, but mostly these are the big changes. Now you know how I play on hard difficulty because it sounds like it's the fun way to play it, even though I might fail the campaign, I don't know. It's also a very demanding game with you needing to play upwards of 30 hours to even get into the end game. Your game saves or choices. Now about your leader, I think this is great that they added how should I put it, more difficulty options over here, but remember you can choose the starting class. I still will choose the scholar because it's the fun way to do it, probably the best way to play the game, and let's say for the long run the best thing to do is to have the city idol because of the city happiness and the migrant ability +1 level, which is a massive boosting, just getting better mice since the beginning of the game. This is also good because you don't really have problem with the money. Agile Explorer is also very good in the beginning of the game. Natural Born Warrior will be amazing in the mid-game and early and mid-game, but then I just like the Prestigious Scholar because, think about it, you don't really get much else because instead of gaining 4 levels, you would gain 5 levels, which is not that much, but I just like the extra research points and some of the stuff we have. Yes, return to the title page. Actually started the map because the biggest problem with the game currently is that you need to reroll maps until you get a good one. So this is a good one. I'll do the beginning of the game and I have to remember a lot of stuff and I have to also look at my older videos because the game, well, I guess you can play it multiple ways, but it does seem to have a very specific way of, you know, something being more efficient than the other. Don't like where this grain is placed. Sadly, the grain will have to go. That's a shame. game that I have to lose the grain. Also, when you start the game, you can use the capture mode. It's kind of a cheating way of doing it. See what's near you. So the tree is on my right. On my left, I cannot really see, but you can see what's below you to a very high degree. Okay. Let's start doing this. Sadly, the tree also will have to go. Maybe we'll replant it somewhere else at some point. Keep in mind, there are a few important things you need to remember. You need to have one space over here for the elevator. And also the first 2 tiles over here will have to be occupied by your railroad system. Again, I'm not sure if this is the best way to play the game. This is how I always play the game, and I'll still play the same way. Why did I choose this starting map? Well, because it has a lot of burrows over there. It doesn't have a lot of grain, but since it has a lot of burrows, I can survive with that alone, almost. So these 2 tiles are occupied by something else. With that. Oh, and I will need to terraform this entire thing. Well, I guess that will be a big problem, or not really a big problem, but a smaller problem. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, I think they could have made the interface a little better, but I'll not complain too much about it. Is there a faster way of doing this? I don't think so, I'll just play like this. And we'll drop the rest, and then we'll keep digging. Normally you would build your entrance to the colony as fast as you can, but in this particular case I will go a little deeper, and that will delay my game for just a little more. This will be the railroad system. I guess I could have gotten a better map with more leaves underground, but even so, it's okay. In the beginning I didn't like the fact that you had to build a lot of the stuff on your own, but then I kind of started to understand it a lot better. So these tiles will be done. Okay. I don't know, I think this game is one of the hardest games to get into at the moment, but I think it's so rewarding that it's definitely worth it. Okay, let's put everything over here. The first light is here? Nah. Said we had a lot of rock. Anyway, this game is super popular in I think it's more popular in Japan or South Korea. I've seen a lot of streamers stream it, but yeah, I don't. It's kind of a niche game anyway. And people like the relaxed part of it. I just like the hardcore part of it. Wait, we already have copper ore? That's interesting. I didn't realize that. So yeah, also give a few pointers. Yeah, sadly it's a lot of terraforming for now. See how I want to approach this, because... Oh, okay, yeah, we can do it like this. I didn't want to fall down and die by accident over there. Well, I will not die, but I don't want to get stuck either. I guess I'm kind of lucky with the copper, kind of unlucky with it. Okay, that was kind of like the hard part, of the easy part. And what am I trying to do? I'm trying to build the city entrance. Need rocks. I really wish they'd allow me to put down structures without that, but you know, I think I see the problem with that. I think it will be overpowered if you can put down the structures without having the materials. You can basically build your city in the first 1 minute of the game and then just relax a little bit. Well, not in the first minute, but you can surely Done a lot more. Yeah, so I guess the biggest part, hardest part of the game is remembering how the city layout was when I last played it, and also the hardest or the biggest problem in the game currently is that the slow development of the colony means you'll have a lot of room for mistakes, meaning until you balance your economy and your colony, you'll probably be struggling a lot. So let's see if I can avoid some of the mistakes I usually make. Oh no. Okay. I wanted to save some time by not going back over there, but I think it's just faster to go up and get more wood instead of just trying to go to that wood source in the ground. Yeah, day 2. No city entrance was built. Okay, let's check what they have. Now... this is kind of bad, but I will not cheat anymore. I will just take what I have. Usually can get so much better mice. But I'll just take it as it is. Yeah, I'll not cheat anymore because you can... you can save the game before they arrive and then you can reload until you get better ones. I'll show you that once. But not too many times, otherwise we'll do it too many times. It's kind of a big problem of the game. I don't think it can be resolved, and probably people don't want it to be resolved. I guess we don't really have a lot of food around here. Okay, I guess my main job will be terraforming this place as much as I can. We'll also need to go a bit above ground since we don't have enough building space. And we'll probably have to destroy one or two of the trees. Maybe even both. Probably both of the trees, yeah. But at least we'll have a lot of bunnies around. Sorry, bunnies. Yeah. The bunnies are really too cute. She makes such a mean face. Okay, that's another research point, so we have to go into production with the sawmill, but we barely have enough supplies for that. See, this is why I prefer to have the extra experience in the beginning, because it will help me level up my leaders so much faster. Don't tell me I don't have enough dirt. Yeah, dirt is always a big problem because you cannot really change their behavior, and if you change it, you'll actually be a little bit disappointed. Wow, I already am the next level in strength? That's nice. Well, I guess that happened because... yeah, I need more dirt, so let's dig over here and take it above ground. I guess that happened because I was mining stuff like copper and rock more. Yeah, let's just make them, you know, carry stuff here and there. So every mouse has their own stats, so the smaller ones that have no level ups or no stats can barely carry one item or two, so you can carry 4. Let's see who is better. They need stats for jobs that will help them. Foolish, well, like I said, I will not be very picky. Let's save as over here, and also let's do a normal save. Yeah, this is the problem. So now I can just load the game and I'll get other mice available to us in the beginning. So this is probably recommended that you do it because otherwise you'll not get enough good mice in the beginning of the game to kind of jumpstart your playthrough for the difficulty. I don't know. A little bit weird that you have to do stuff like this, but if it works, it works. Now look at these guys. 30% more experience. And skillful. This is such a massive difference. Yeah, I'm going to need her to do that for now. I guess I could also set up some of the other stuff, but now, for now we don't have enough Ratizens. Wait, that's grain over there. Yeah, I think we can use that as well. Oh no, my wood situation is very poor. Gather, it's mine. I guess you can gather the wood from there and I'll try to gather the wood from up here. Sadly the trees will not produce any wood if they cannot grow, right? They can also not make planks if they don't have the wood available to them. Yeah, I guess the map could have been a little better now that I look at it. I also like to basically gather the resources so these mice will not get confused. I guess the start could have been much better and the map could have been also a lot better, but I don't want to restart it too many times because where's the fun in that if you just get a perfect map? Now, what is the productivity? Well, the productivity is basically creating points. How many points does this scatter create, or the mouse does create? I'll show you in a second. I just want to get the wood from here. Every building has a production rating. But after this mouse over here creates 200 productivity points, it transforms 1 wood into 2 planks. Now, if the mouse has 20% more points production, more productivity, that means it will create this 20% faster. And if it has skills in the required thing, it will also help it a lot. So some mice can do stuff basically 50% faster than the other ones. So it's kind of a big deal to have the right mouse at the right job. I guess we can also do a little bit of exploration. Wow, we have a lot of copper. That is going to help us massively in the beginning. Mostly to make fighters. Also make the research desk already. They have arrived, okay. Well, I said I wouldn't cheat, but looking again at my options, I think my options are very limited since I got such a bad batch of initial settlers. Playful, that's horrible. Optimistic is not that bad. Yeah, I'll do this once more, and after that we'll not do it ever again. So I just want to get either a mouse with health or a mouse with productivity. I came to the conclusion that health is not so important, even though it's a massive improvement for mice that help defend your city, but doesn't really help in the big plan of games. This is also not such a bad one, but this one is horrible. As you can see, you can get some that are so bad that if you take them, there'll only be a big problem in the later parts of the game, because some of them will rebel, some of them will work much less than the other ones, some of them will have different needs. It's kind of a complex game that doesn't really shine if you play it for only 10 to 20 hours. You have to play it for much more now. But you can also replace some of the workforce with robots, so it will not be so bad later on. But at the same time, I really need to jumpstart my economy, so I need another skillful mouse for the research laboratory. That's all I want game. Someone with productivity so I can put him to work in the laboratory so I can get faster research points. Other than that, I don't think we'll need anything else. Yeah, see, this one was good. I would have chosen this one normally. I need my productivity mouse. Come on, game. It's like rolling dice for better mouse. Or rolling dice for better mice. That sounds weird. Dice for mice. And as you can see, even though the probability, I mean, you get 4 mice at a time, the probability of getting someone with better stats is quite low. Well, I'll have to go with this since I said I'll not be so picky anymore. Hey, I once played with a game with only scam saving like this, and guess what? That was one of my most successful cities just because of the base mice being so good. I guess you can also mine over there. Yeah, let's give them more order since we have more mice to work with right now. The interface could still be a little better, but it's okay. I need another sawmill, but at the same time I need to start going into food production. Okay, let's do the research first of all. I keep forgetting to do the basic stuff. So the basic stuff requires that we get the bunk bed. What else do we need in the beginning? Not much, to be honest. We really need to get another bed over here so we can sleep. So for that we need the weaving mill. But I think we can skip it a little more. I think we should just focus on getting food at the moment. So that will be the hunter post. Oh yeah, we need to get the butchery as well. So hunter and butchery over here. That sounds horrible, but what can we do? See? You don't get stuck if they build on top of you like that. Yeah, I was kind of unlucky. There is a lot of rock over here. I would have preferred it to be a lot less rock, but I guess we're going to advance a little faster because of that. Then we also need to have a circus and some other stuff. What? What do you mean searching for a road? What are they not finding? It's easy. Okay, let's also mine for the dirt while we're here. I am just going to leave them like that to work for a while. But we're going to definitely be needing an extra sawmill. And yeah, I'm going to need that much extra wood. I suppose I can gather the grass on my knee. You need a lot of grass, you need a lot... Everything is, you see, that is useful. Well, maybe not the flowers, but everything else is useful. Okay, we need someone else to work over here. Well, you don't have to be too smart to work over there, so let's take it as it is. Now, as for the productivity, the laboratory, I guess this will have to be our job. That's a lot of mining. Well, you even have a little bit of water over there. That's so cool. Yeah, so probably I'll play the first 3 or 4 or 5 episodes on camera only, and then I'll start playing off camera as well. But it's so interesting in the beginning because you start from nothing and then you progressively build a civilization, if that makes sense. I think I have enough food for now. I will not cheese it, but sometimes it's just so bad that you don't have a choice. Quiet, this is actually a good one. And we'll take these ones. You don't want to have too many mice in the beginning. You have to stop at 10 anyway. Oh, they actually arrived where I wanted them to arrive, near my my main character. I think that was it, yeah, that was it. Kind of annoying that it doesn't show you what the building needs unless you have the whole area. Okay, cleared. I guess I can handle the resources over here. Oh, what did I say I needed? Oh yeah, we need the service, the circus stand, otherwise they'll become very, very unhappy very, very fast. You can also get on top of the tax situation. You can also click on it to see what you need. Yeah, that will work more or less. And always leave 2 spaces between the buildings so you can have enough space to build the elevators. Well, I forgot to do that over there, but it's okay. I don't think I'll have elevators anywhere or everywhere like that. Also remember that I can make better ladders. That's probably going to be another thing we have to work with. Yeah, I cannot be everywhere, so I hope they can handle small stuff like this. Wow, they're actually hard workers. I like that. I think we can get away with the first one being free. Or 2. Yeah, I'll just make it free in case we have some bigger buildings we need to put over there. That will have to work for now. I still haven't even begun to work on that. Okay, let me transport some of the things over there, otherwise this will take forever. The leaves. They cannot carry 2. Their poor little arms are so tiny. But they still have to get better. Mine. I'm faster than you. Okay, the circus stand is completed. I think this is kind of like the basic stuff you can make in the beginning. Not much to say about it. Yeah, this requires quite a bit of working. Sadly, I want to keep the grain, but that will mean I'll have to work a lot more on the other side. They have also finished the circus stand. And that means we can finally build the bunk beds. Which you will need about 5 at least, because 5 means 10 people. Okay, I'll open the door as soon as I finish this one. I think they need the planks and the leaves. Like I said, I'll not cheese it anymore. That's not so bad. I actually think athletic is one of the better choices since they can hunt and do some other stuff for much longer periods of time, but I just don't like that one has the brain. That has intelligence instead of the other stats. Intelligence is not so useful in the beginning. Nah, slow is not worth it. Never worth it. I'm looking at my food situation, as that's one of the bigger problems. This was also the fastest miner in the colony in the beginning, and at some point I'll be able to mine this in 2 hits, but not for now. Let me look. You can also see the leaders. Yeah, as you can see, I'm getting a lot of strength, but not that much dexterity. I'm not sure how you level up intelligence as the leader, but we also have a bigger bonus to our experience. It's not just the first 20%, it was 35%. the taxes. They don't know what's coming. The taxes will really annoy them. Okay, and after that we just need a clown, and probably then the situation is solved in the beginning, but yeah, I can imagine how hard it will be for newer people to just get into this game. Since nothing really is explained regarding, you know, base setup or... Well, I guess if you are a happy clown, an extravagant happy clown, you're a good clown, right? Okay, the first bunk bed is built. Now, whatever you do, don't set this on manual, because that will annoy you to no end. So set it on auto. And they'll just occupy it on their own, the closest they can. Now, I made a big mistake in the beginning of the game. The wooden ladder upgrade is a huge one, because it will allow the mice to go up and down the ladder much faster, so we'll take that. I think we need a silviculture post, but sadly we don't have enough stuff that grows around here, so it's not that good for now. And the logging camp is not that good either, because we don't have a lot of trees or stuff growing near our base, which is kind of a shame. I guess the next thing we should build is the pharmacy, because we need a lot of medical beds as fast as we can get them. So for the medical beds we'll need medicine. To make the medicine we need charcoal. Okay. How do you make the charcoal? You need a kiln to make the charcoal. But for that I need to go into masonry, because this will give us access to stone bricks, which will probably be something... you kind of are getting the idea, right? That will not help. Training camp will not need much to be set up. I guess we should go for the training camp. And then the barracks, but the barracks will need the copper ingots and the stone bricks, which is, as you can see, so much harder to get. I guess I should focus on building the exploration office as fast as I can, so we can see if that works a little better. No, I need a tax office. Nope. Tax office, because if you don't have the tax office, you cannot get the taxes. Now, as you can see, this is a huge thing, so that's why I have the stuff built over here. Build. Well, to be honest, I don't want to put it too close. I forgot the exact numbers. You can basically count them if you like. The problem is, if you don't know how big a forge will be, I think the developers could do some work over here, because I just want to see how big a forge is. I don't want to write it on a piece of paper. 3, 4, 5. I think that it will be 5. Mine that. What else can we mine? Not much, but we definitely need more food, or we could use more food. And we have to get also into hunting. No more materials. Yeah, that's one of, like I said, the bigger problems of the game. Sometimes you just get a big bottleneck because you cannot get enough materials. Because the mice are not really picking it up. I'm thinking about it. Quite hard. Yeah, I guess you can just replace it, since we can use the leaves from there. I just want to get the taxes done, because that's the more annoying part of the game. I think it was 5. Yeah, I think it was 5 for the... Otherwise we'll have to move it. For the smelter. The smelter is a huge building. Now, do I remember how to make the taxes? I don't remember how to make the taxes. Okay, let's start with the easy ones. Labor laws. I don't think I need the labor laws. I need the welfare laws, okay. So, when any class was periodic, oh, I hate this so much, so taxes, so standard, everyone, oh, okay. So whenever someone has less than 100 or 100, they will get 200. So this is periodic. No, regularly. So if they have less than 100, they should get 100. And this is the welfare law. One is active, as you can see. You can only have, I guess, 2 or 3 laws in the beginning of the game. And then, yeah, we need to... Not a resource. Oh, right, I forgot. I totally forgot about this. Okay, so we need to introduce a VAT tax. Like in real life. And... I guess like in real life, but only a little harsher, since that I will need to tax everyone 30% of their wealth daily. So everyone will pay me 30% of what they earn every day, and if they go below 100, they'll receive 200 coins. It's a little bit weird. I think we can do better than this, but for now, I'll just leave it like that. Commercial laws. The toilet, so anyone who uses the toilet will need to pay me, I don't know, 20. So that means they will lose 40% of their money every day plus 20 coins for using the toilet. I do not really be happy about this, but what can I do? And this is what we came up with, I don't know. This is what I learned what to do in the beginning of the game. I'll just stick with it. Even though it's not really the best solution. Probably some people have better taxes than this. Yeah, we have to dig that tile out. And yes, we need to build the hunter's hut, which as you can see occupies 3 slots, and I would want to build it over here, but still a little farther away than I would have liked it from my other stuff, and it will get attacked by enemies if I put it over there. And I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, I think we can leave it over here. What is the worst thing that can happen, right? Bunnies? Don't sit so close to me. Yeah, I think we can build it over here so we can save a little space. Oh yeah, I forgot to change one of these stuff to the sticks. My head is too big. I guess it can work like that as well. Now we'll definitely need a lot less sticks than we need planks, so we'll have to wait. What are the stats of Flora? Okay, Liam will have to go to wooden stick production. This is annoying. Why? He'll only make wooden sticks from now on. And let's check it out. Yeah, this will probably be the first batch I refuse. These guys are so bad. No redeeming qualities among them. Also, I'm kind of unhappy because they're sleeping on the floor since I didn't have enough time to go over here to set these to auto. As you can see, it can get quite chaotic in the beginning of the game because you have so many things to do and cannot oversee everything. Now I'll try to keep my population down to 10 for a while. Oh, the first stick has arrived. Come on guys, go and get your new beds. Also I have to modify... Not sure why you need to set up the range like that, but just set up like that. Do we have enough for the butcher? Yes. Now. And then we'll have to replace all of the ladders with the better ladders, which are going to cost us sticks. We also have to do this, otherwise we cannot go up. Now the hardest part is choosing a good hunter. We don't really have a good hunter. We need someone with either good stats or athletic, but athletic doesn't have the strength, so as you can see their stats grow either way. Well, I guess you have to choose someone intelligent. Yeah, I would have liked to have more time to hunt on my own, but I have the time or the luxury to do it. Okay, we did the basic stuff. Need the training camp for sure. I would like to go and research some blocks over here, but I don't think these ones will increase the movement speed. So there's no point in doing that for now, since we have very limited time and money. Railroad is not so important now. The lift station is not so important because you need cogwheels and some other stuff that we don't have access to right now. So you probably just have to go into masonry, the kiln. I don't know why this is question mark. I don't think anything should be question mark like that. Oh well. The grinder. Oh, they're so lazy. They're not even picking up half of the stuff I'm putting over here. The hunter is bringing the first batch of bunnies. And let's bring some of this wood on top. And tier 2 prosperity. Hamlet. This just means you can unlock some new blueprints based on the stuff. You can also make more policies and you have a better population limit. You also have better migrants, so I guess you should need to destroy that. That's very bad. Okay, we just need a good butcher. The butcher doesn't really have to do anything. I guess we should put Vicky over here since we need someone very well trained. We'll just have to swap jobs a lot later on, but for now this will have to do. Yeah, I'll just do it like that so I don't have to do it later. I know game, I know, I'll get stronger eventually. And one of the main things I need to remember to do is to put down the tax office. I think I'll keep my resources over here a little longer and I'll just put the tax office over there and I'll build it myself immediately. I'll destroy some of this stuff. Wait a minute, why am I still keeping the broad trail? Good question, very good question. Cancel that. What? Who's angry? No one is angry. Now this, as you can see, requires brain power and they don't have the brain power to do it, so I guess we'll just have to choose someone who's very patient with that. 9 out of 10. Why are they not taking their beds? This is... It's put on auto. Yeah, I guess the game still has some bugs they need to iron out. Let's save over here. Why am I saving? Yeah, just keep in mind you can also get a clumsy one, which means they're kind of useless, but they can also occupy some other jobs. Foolish hope. You have my vote. Yeah, print more money. Yeah, only now did we begin to kind of go into the tax system. I guess I shouldn't really make videos very long, but I just want to get the base part of the game out of the way. Food is holding, we're actually producing food right now. Let me get another research point over here. Oh, we already had one of those? Okay. We got the first batch of raw meat. Now, we did all of the research that we needed, but I keep forgetting what I researched. That's kind of a big problem. I guess you need to go into furnace. Usually you can skip the first year of base defenses and go for the second one. The barracks. Harder than it looks, because for that I think we need grinder, if I'm not mistaken. No, we don't need a grinder, but we need a masonry and a furnace. I think we can handle it and kind of skip the pharmacy for a while. But to research it anyway, because I'll forget about it 100%. And we need a medic bed, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Usually I kind of advance too fast and then I kind of lose track, so I have to be careful. Yeah, we can also use those resources. Yes, we need more leaves. You don't really need a lot of dirt, but the leaves are super useful. Also, same stuff as before. You can replace the blocks, which is a little easier than just mining them out and telling them to do it later. It's already day 5, we should have our first invasion soon. Well, I guess our first proper invasion, that is. What are they researching? The furnace. Oh, so that's still not done. Game is getting a little bit crazy. Let me help the hunter. We also have a lot of grain over here. Lucky for us, this doesn't spoil. Don't destroy their burrows. That's the worst thing you can do, destroying their burrows, because then they'll not spawn anymore. I don't see any reason why would stop the bunny spawn. No sword. Is this? Well, I guess I can see what's over here a little more. Okay, this is actually a nice area with a lot of trees. We can set up a silviculture post over here using the underrail car system. I think I might do that. And that will be our big wood supply. The only way they gain health, the mice gain health, is by sleeping in their beds, but you can just put them in the med bed when they're about to die anyway. All of the sticks will go towards making the ladder better over there. Is to make the furnace, you first need the masonry stuff. That's why I first make the masonry, okay. Yeah, we'll build the masonry shop and then I'll end the video. This game is so fun and addictive in a way. Well, it's not really addictive in the way that you want to play more and more of it, but I just want to optimize things a little better every time you play the game. And I've forgotten a lot of things about the game, so that's why I want to play more right now. I think this is where the second character with proficiency should go, or better production quality. Yeah, we don't need that skilled workforce at the butchery. Just wanted her to have more stuff. Oh, but I guess you can put copper over there and the other ones will have to work. Okay. Okay, and in the forge we'll have good workforce as well. I really wish you could let me see how big it is. Nope, like I said, this tier 3 but it's not good enough. Now, I said I'll research the med beds, right? Right. It was kind of exciting. As you can see, you can play the game for hours and hours and don't really get bored of it. Okay, I wanted to give more orders, but no. See you next time, bye bye.